Fire Maidens, Ireland. Billionaires and Bodyguards, Book 5. Grace parked her rental car and hurried along the village lane, clutching the collar of her jacket. The last rain shower had passed as swiftly as it had come, but the wind hadn't let up, so she'd driven the mile from the cottage to the village. Downtown Ballyfianna. She mimicked her mother's sigh. There was a post office, which opened 3 times a week, a hardware store, a twice-a-week hair salon, and a tiny stone church. Modest houses lined the rest of that short stretch of road, each door painted a different color. On the far corner stood a traditional red phone booth with dozens of little glass panes. All in all, Ballyfianna was one of those blink-and-you'll-miss-it towns. Heavy on charm, but short on entertainment options. Thank goodness for the Elk and the Dragon, the local pub. Its double-paned windows cast a warm glow over the sidewalk, and the scratchy sound of a fiddle drifted out into the street. Grace checked her watch. It was 5:45, which made her early, but not over-eager. Which she absolutely was, because damn, Finn! After so many years, she'd finally found Finn. She'd often thought of returning to Ireland to find him, but each time she'd told herself to get real. Lots of kids struck up friendships, but few found anything in common after years slipped away. Which made her wonder, that electric zing she'd felt upon touching Finn's hand earlier that day, had that just been her imagination, or was it the real thing? She took a deep breath and stepped inside. There was no sense in getting carried away. She was simply meeting a very nice, very good-looking man for a drink. Easy, right? Pushing open the pub door and past a heavy curtain took her out of the blustery evening and into a different world. A nice, warm world, filled with the sound of music and laughter. The scent of a hearty stew drifted past her nose, along with the yeasty odor of beer tapped from a barrel. Her glasses steamed up instantly, and she pulled them off to squint around. Compared to the deserted main road, the pub was full of life and light. All the regulars looked up, studying her like an alien. She forced a smile and held her chin high, looking around. "Grace!" A deep voice cut across the room, and she spotted Finn. Funny how a single word could make a girl feel like she belonged. She stuck on her glasses, then smiled and waved back. Quickly, she slalomed around the tables toward where Finn was sitting near the back. Finn's huge smile stretched as he leaped to his feet. Grace had a vague sense of people watching, but she didn't care. Not when his smile drew her in like the pot of gold at the end of a rainbow, the back of her mind supplied. Just like that, actually. Like an elusive prize sought after for so long, most people didn't even believe it existed anymore. But maybe it did. "Hi," she said, as casually as she could. Then she stalled out momentarily, as did Finn. Did they shake hands? Hug? Kiss? Kiss? A sultry voice in her mind threw in. In the end, her body acted on its own, and she threw her arms wide to hug him. Finn held her close, and when he dipped in to give her a peck on the cheek, she inhaled. Boy, did he smell good. And not just because he was freshly shaved and showered. He simply smelled good. The way wildflowers, coffee, or leather did. Because chemistry made them that way. "Hello," Finn replied a little breathlessly. They stood there a while, hands clasped, caught in another of those, "I can't believe it's you" moments. Then Finn jolted, as if he too had been caught in a spell. "Please, have a seat." There was that song about smiling Irish eyes, and boy, did that describe Finn's. They glowed a beautiful greenish blue, like the water in the shallows off the coast when the sun's angle was just right.